Hello, YouTubers. It's Travis. Welcome back. It's good to see you for another Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Best of 3 draft on MTG Arena. This one happens to be the Sweatsuit Invitational. And as I've been playing Kamigawa on stream and thinking about the format, I found that it seems better to try to have silly combos and have a good time rather than just draft with the fundamentals. So I took that here and we found some interesting combos. You let me know what you think of the comments. Do please consider subscribing to the channel if you like what you see here. We're very close to 1,000 subscribers, and that's a huge deal for YouTubers. So just click that button. If you like what you're seeing, you'll see more of it. All right, enjoy today's draft. All right, let's party. And my intention is to have a good time today. Does that mean that I can first pick a ratio Sentinel? Because I kind of want to. I probably shouldn't. I have to be the only person that's even remotely interested in it. And I just take a rest and see if I can spin it. Good time means one color, I think. I think it'll probably wheel Mac. But I'm going to start with the removal spell and see if it does. Man, if my name was Otto and I had to set up a name for drafting, Auto Picks would be so smart. What a screen name. I also don't mind just starting with the removal spell. Like, who minds that? They're great. I like Naomi quite a bit. I don't have to do something with the Sentinel. I think my last Sentinel deck actually splashed a Naomi, so you totally could. It's the best card in the pack. Except for maybe the Fang. I'm kind of planning on wheeling that Sentinel and trying to do something with it, but I may should just let that out of my mind because I don't need it to be a disaster if it doesn't wheel. It's going a very different way, but I've seen the Asari Captain absolutely kill people. No, blue-black doesn't have a play pattern that I'm interested in playing. And I think Naomi's just better. I wonder if we consider the Asari Captain or if we just kind of continue down our path of take the Wanderer's Intervention and plan on doing something controlling. Honestly, I think I'm going to do that. I haven't seen a reason to try to read signals much at all in this set. Yeah, I don't think Wanderer's Intervention is great, but that plus Intercessor's Arrest is pretty good. Justin, thank you for the resub. All right, if we're going to go nuts, we just take the Tamiyo's completion and move along with our life. But I do definitely want to be blue-white if I can be. I'll spam some cats for Justin. Thank you so much for the resub, my friend. I hope that all is well in your world. key. Kind of drafting itself. So this is 1, 2, 3. So Hunter opened this, didn't want it. OTP took it, didn't want it. Rawvert didn't want it, and Kiefer didn't want it. So white is incredibly open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could get the Shrine Steward back, which I want. And we could still just be black-white, potentially. Nothing's set in stone. Just that we're going to be white. Just like a late Tanuki to me. Is there a possibility I get off of this and just play green-white? There's a possibility. We can talk. If the Sentinel comes back, though, I may just buckle in on blue. This was the one that made an egg, right? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Mobilizer mech's not particularly great, unless you've got a ton of vehicles. I can just take the Golden Tail Disciple here and be pretty happy. Because it's an enchantment for black-white. It's a life linker for the deck I actually want to draft. The Exemplar isn't my favorite card either, but it's fine. I can play it. Like I said, white's open. We'll figure out what else we're doing later. I'd really like it to be blue-white nonsense, but it doesn't have to be. I've had the most fun with blue-white nonsense. All right, I loved it. I let it go, and it came back to me. You know what that means? That means we need fixing and nonsense. Cowage is what brings us together. Tuesday. Pretty happy to have a Moonstare prototype in that too. Like, I'm about ready to just say this is what we're doing. Somebody's gonna have to take me off of it. I'll even have fixin'. Could splash a red card. Very happy to play the Papercraft Decoy. There was another card in here I wanted, and it was the Shrine Steward, and it didn't wheel. So I need to prioritize one of those a little higher if we'd like to get it. I also really need to find the blue saga that lets you churn through the deck, because I currently don't have a way to mill myself out, which I think is mostly what you're wanting to do in these Sentinel decks. So I kind of need to find one. This is a bit of a pedestrian way to win a game, but I suppose we should have some actual ways to win a game in the deck. Like, I guess we'll just kill you with a flyer. I don't think I'd want the automaton. Well, there you go. It's not a win con, it's a don't lose con. I like the way you think, Mac. Well, that's a lot of mana to try to put together. Oh God, we're doing it. Are we? We might be doing it. Artifact and enchantment cards from my graveyard to the battlefield. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's so much mana, but think about it. We'd get our prototypes back. We'd get this back if we'd cycled it. We'd get back all the creatures. This gives me a reason to play the Sentinel and mill myself. God, what are the chances I wheel that? Someone else will be bad and take this because they think they can do something with it, right? I'm gonna give it a go. I don't know what you're talking about, Mag. The hexproof guy. I don't know what that is. I don't want the I don't want the 4/4 flyer in this deck. That's more of a green-white card, I think. Oh yeah, I do remember that one. Okay. Kind of interested in the companion, also kind of interested in the koi, but I think the companion may be more important for the type of dirtling I'm wanting to do. Because I'm wanting to do a lot of dirtling. The fish can, and we'll probably play a fish if we get one. But drawing cards is like binning. This is also something that would come back, right? Because this gets everything, right? Restoration Specialist is way too good for us not to take here. Well, I'm not hedging. We're blue-white. Like, we know that. We've already got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts we can use this with, and I'm going to get more. I want that automated artificer, too. Yeah, leaning towards selecting white cards when given the option is not bad. Still don't understand how that fish flies, but I don't really understand how birds fly either. They just do, so it's probably fine. I feel like we can pretty comfortably take the coin now. I'm really interested in having one Shrine Steward in this deck because it can already fetch 2 removal spells. But I think we need this now. It's a solid air blocker, potentially a win condition if we need one. And it is a way to start bending things. I think I'd be interested in a Dismal Backwater too. Modern Age is the saga I'm very interested in. Or just really any card draw at this point. There's a blue artifact for 2 that draws 2 cards. Inspiration Stone or whatever. I need that. I need 12 of those. Network Terminal could put some work in here. It ramps, it fixes, it loots. Okay, what else do you want? If you're looking to do turtle heavy nonsense, nothing. You want this. And we've still got a potential to splash some cards. Naomi is possibly splashable here. Yeah, Mnemonic Sphere is what I want most, for sure. But happy to see the terminal. Essence Capture's not terrible. I don't really want the Thundersteel Colossus. Essence Capture's a little awkward with bazillion white mana. But I guess this is really something you try to keep up later. I'm just not convinced that's good enough. I think I'd rather have the other Koi. Four-ish. So I'm pretty happy to take the second one. If I have to, this can just be a blue-white skies deck. It doesn't have to be silly. I'd like it to be silly, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, there's a Shrine Steward that's coming back, and I wanted this. So I'm going to grab it. Oh, it's not coming back. It's pick 8. Might get 2 of them. I'd play 2 of them. So we've kind of got a first pick. What a Shrine Steward. Go fetch completion. Go fetch arrest. Trade off. Do it again. I don't want any of this, but I could play that if I had to. That sucks, Justin. I'm sorry, man. I thought that initially too. There's so many extra words on all of these cards. I don't hate the Futurist Operative or the other Shrine Steward or even Awakened Awareness as a one-of. But there's no reason for us not to have really solid mana here if I'm really going to run this Restoration. I don't want to run multiple Disruption Protocols. That's the same reason I didn't want the other Counterspell. But if I have to, I have to. Ooh, I got the Automated Artificer back. I wanted that. Neat. Don't need any of this. It's a playable if I am short. Like, again, I can build a reasonable deck if I have to. I just don't see why I would. This is the Commander draft set. Let's build something stupid. That's really good. If I don't take that, it's going to kill me, but it doesn't go in my deck. Modern Age goes in my deck. It kind of makes me sad. I pass it to Vincent. If he figured out I'm not in green, good for him. But like, I've been sitting here wanting a Modern Age. Basically any card draw. I'd like to be in a position where I could take the arrest, but I just can't. I already have a network terminal and I don't want it. We could totally splash it. I don't see really any point to. I've got basically 3 arrests. I don't have any card draw, and I need card draw. That's not even real card draw. Really. But it's what I got. Boop. Maybe it'll make Vincent stay. Like I said, if he figured out I'm not in green, have a good time, buddy. People take it a long time to think. Late in the draft. You should kind of know what you want by now. Sunblade Samurai is really nice with what we're doing. I would like about 8 of them. Like, I can use this to get the white mana for the restoration and then bring them back with the restoration. I'd also be really interested in the shrine because we can like go find it and flood out the board if we need it. Dang it, Bobby. I probably have to take that, but I really want the samurai. I've got room for like 2 more cards in this deck. Ideally, they'd be blue shrine and a samurai. Crab's mighty nice. I definitely want that. For the same reason we want the samurai. It just plays really nicely with Brilliant Restoration. So this would be 23 cards. I'm pretty happy with this if this is the deck. They do. The problem is you'll usually kill somebody with Koi before you get to do the cool stuff. But I guess I can live with that. So there's a walking skyscraper. We could actually take that, put Cloudsteel Kieran on it, and say, screw you. You're going to sit here and watch us mill you out. And it's kind of bloody funny. I'm very tempted to do it. I shouldn't. And yet, here I am. Whee! I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I didn't even need to take that one. It's free walking skyscraper day. I certainly don't want two of them. But I could probably use this Arrow of Enlightenment. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with it yet, but probably just play it over this Moon Snare, herpaderp. Okay. This is real dumb. Again, no reason not to have beautiful mana in this deck. I need like 2 more Modern Ages and we've got a real deck. Wouldn't mind some of those blue artifacts that draw cards, but I didn't get any. It's just 2 mana go look for something at instant speed. That's not awful. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Search your library for an equipment or vehicle. Oh, okay. Equipment or vehicle. I was going to say, did we just do it? But it's not actually Tinker. I'm going to take the blocker in case somebody's trying to run us over. It's an artifact or vehicle. Equipment or vehicle. So it's not actually Tinker. I don't think I want any of this, but we could. Well, if we need something that's a little faster than the walking skyscraper, we could bring this in. I don't think we'll need any of these. I've played Short Circuit before. It's not terrible. Who are we playing first? Auto picks. Okay. Sure. Boop. All right, I'll take it. Like, this deck actually has good mana. And I think just looks great. I don't know why we would change anything about it. Other than pick out some cool sleeves and go party. Let's smash some cars. All right, here we go. It's time to party. I mean, it's actually not that crazy. There's 8 blue sources, and if I can hit one, we've got stuff to discard. I am thinking I'm going to keep it. It's just funny. Why would you not keep this? Now, mulliganing this would be the way to lead to playing Storybook. We can play most of the deck. We hit 1 blue. It's great. In the deck that we've built, we can't mulligan. The deck is not going to mulligan well. Like, we don't have 7 and 8 drops in our opener. That's mighty nice. We could send this back and get a handful of 7, 8, 9 drops and no lands. And you've got to take into account too, not only all of the things that you, the blue mana, but all of the other things you could draw, like literally every 2 drop in the deck except for this one. Like there's a lot of live draws. Like both of these. The thing is, I can't take the Sentinel yet. But it's okay. This is clunky, but we're fine. They're not being super aggressive. Yeah. Crazy. Nom 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 boogers. That broke me yesterday. That was somebody's name in our Storybook Brawl fight. I think I'm going to Wanderer's Invention that. It's pretty good and worth killing. Win condition. Because we have a not lose condition. So we need a way to win. See, the way we stall the game is you put the Cloud Steel Kieran on the walking skyscraper. That is the entirety of my game plan. We are doing that. Four, 5. So I've got 5, 6, 7. If I discard this, everything comes back into play next turn, right? As well as the pacifism. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh, I'm gonna. Can get the Sentinel back too, potentially. Depending on what they attack with. Because we're getting this saga back too. Oh no, shoot, it's not going to the graveyard. I wanted it to go to the graveyard. Tater Magic gets it. What's up, Bob? This is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. There you go. Can't lose. Literally can't lose the game. Thank you, Mac. Y'all spam some cats for Mac. Thank you very much, my friend. Now, I tapped it. I get it, but I do need to close out the game at some point. Thank you very much, Mac. Yeah, we're also just winning through other means, right? Like, I'm not gonna not win the game. But we did the thing. That's what we came here to do. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mac. It kind of made my night too, man. People were saying that wasn't a keep too. What kind of nonsense is that? It's a beautiful draw. Like, again, imagine the deck just have, like, you get 3 lands, Restoration, Crab, and Skyscraper. Like, you just can't mulligan with this. If they were playing a little quicker mana around, I might have, but they were taking some real time kind of thinking through their lines and stuff. So I'm just like, if I have the win, I'm just going to go ahead and kill them. I don't have much to sideboard here against that, so we're just going to resubmit it. Yeah, I don't think we've actually got any changes to make. Which is fine. When the deck's perfect, you don't have to make changes. I needed this game, frankly. After the draft we had this afternoon, I was like, I never want to play Magic again. This game sucks. But the fact that I was able to do this in a competitive setting, it's like, okay, maybe Magic doesn't suck. It's just the highs are high and the lows are low. I don't like that as much, but I can work with it. You just have to remember this stuff. Like, that was entirely nonsensical what I just did. Sold. Again, this deck just can't mulligan. I wish it had enough card draw that I could feel comfortable keeping this, but we get to draw 1 card just by virtue of being on the draw. It's great. In a little bit of danger here. I can get my disciple back, which I think I might do. Oh, it's at the beginning of the next end step. That's not even going to work. Yeah, we taking this one then. All right, I'm still going to have to do it then. A potato sandwich. I reckon I'd counter a potato sandwich too, Bob. That's a good call. Fair enough. I'd say we're flooded, but like I put 7 drops in the stack with the intention of drawing them. There's 5 to reconfigure. Come at me. Yeah, they're going to have to get it off the board, which there's plenty of artifact removal in white and green. They should probably be able to kill this. Sorry for the pace of play. I can't really do much about that. Where you're at 24 minutes left, they're at 15. But I mean, sometimes you want to think through your lines. That's fine. Play how you want to play. I thought that would be more comfortable, but it wasn't. Hey, that's handy. Maybe it's not so bad. If I was in a hurry, I wouldn't be watching. Fair enough. Fair enough. We will treat this tournament with the respect that it is due and be very serious gamers. Doing very serious things. In this case, yes. In this particular match, yes, we lose to artifact removal. The deck has some ways to interact with it, but I don't have any of them right now. I should have copied it. It's probably not my best moment. I'm pretty sure if we move the equipment, we lose on the spot. Because if this is ever unattached, I'm just dead, right? We got to judge for that. Because I'm pretty sure I have to just ignore this. Oops. much we can do about that. I'm going to need one counter spell. Oh, one more counter spell. I don't need a Ganjo Exemplar. So I can move it, is what you're saying, Frog. That's cool. The Cloud Steel Kieran. It is for planes. It's functionally an old reprint of some cycling creatures they had 800 years ago. We're going to counter a cheeseburger here. Or a potato sandwich, if you will. I mean, now it's potato sandwiches. I don't actually care about this, but I need to counter something. They may get me and bring it right back, and it's kind of okay. Like, if they've got another 2, I'll just get rid of the recovery unit. It's fine. I don't think they've got another 2, or they'd have played it already. And I am priced into killing this now, but we'll kill it. That's my guess, Stakes. But I'm happy enough to kill it. Sucks to double block that, but probably gotta. Reconfiguring will not cause me to lose. Okay, that's good to know. If this deals combat damage, they can destroy an enchantment. But, like, not much I can do. If I don't interact with that, they can use the suit to just kind of cycle through a bunch of nonsense. So we're sort of in block and hope territory. They've got a lot of graveyard recursion. What I don't want to see from them is Wanderer's Intervention. That would be a disaster. So we're just going to hope they don't have it. Because if they do, they're going to 2-for-1 me, and I probably can't recover without some really solid draws. All right, so as long as I don't mill my recursion spell, this is good. If I do, I kind of lose the game on the spot. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. Don't kill it, don't you do it. Stop looking at it, stop reading it. No. Do they know which one to kill? They may not. Maybe like, let's get our Touch the Spirit Realm back. It'll be good. When my opponent has graveyard synergies in play, and I put it in the deck to mill myself, you're surprised I chose myself? I didn't put it here to mill my opponent, and they've literally got graveyard recursion. Thank God I can beat this. Like, they can play cards out of their graveyard. Certainly don't want to mill them. This sucks. They're going to get to cast the ace, presumably. Well, they thought so, but they're not. Situational irony is stating that you could lose the game and then it happening. Yeah, the odds of that are incredibly low. Nah, you don't need that. Sim wife, my favorite person is here. Hello, sweetheart. I hope you had a good day. All right, let's see what we got here. Because I'm feeling like we're not under that much pressure. If I can untap here, I think we're in really good shape. Okay, I need to deal with some 4/4s. Cool. I can deal with some 4/4s. Are we completing that? Because I kind of want to complete that. I'm certainly not double blocking it. Do I have a way to shuffle this deck, chat? Because I'd kind of like to. The Shrine Sentinel can shuffle this deck. But the Shrine Sentinel's already in the graveyard. So that's a challenge. I may have to draw through the entire deck. Okay. I don't know what that attack was for. I'm not going to double block it. Gonna need to draw something a little better than nothing. But we've got like 4 more turns to try to make it happen. I guess they ended up with all of the Sunblade Sentinels. So we've seen, I think, 2 or 3 from them. I've kind of got to stack the bottom of the deck. Because if I do manage to get to it somehow, I'm going to be forced to draw cards, so it can't be the bottom card of the library, which probably seems weird. Well, we got to play it like this. Not using it. Okay, cool. I'm happy to sit. I'm not milling out. Yeah, they're at 2 minutes. I anticipate them timing out as well. I don't think we got a Samurai Nolmak. Maybe they don't play a lot of best of 3. But clock management is important in the tournament. I wanted to take one. I kind of desperately wanted one. Don't really have to do anything here except let them time out. Yeah, I think they finally noticed. I need to start using the 3 mana if I don't mill out. We could get to it if we needed to, but I don't need to. Boop. Round 2, fight. Sorry, Stream Raiders. That one kind of took so long and then fired off so fast that I'll have to get you guys between the next round. I'm figuring they got something they want to ninja out with that. Otherwise, I don't know why the hell they're playing it. I just want to see what they have here. I believe that's good enough. So they block these two and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that. I know that's not how we meant for the deck to win, but they don't actually know what we're doing, which is fantastic. That's the main reason I wanted to discard that is A, I'd have enough land to get it back if we needed it. So like they're aware that I have a Cloudsteel Kieran. But as far as they can tell, I'm like a bad blue-white aggro deck that somehow snuck through my first game. That is exactly what I want them to be thinking as we're going into the next game. So they're presumably wanting to sneak through damage and connect with things. We haven't seen their whole deck. This can't be the only good card they have. Yeah, see, they're going through and looking at stuff here, and they're like, huh, they've got counter spells. They don't know the secret. We don't want them to know the secret. It's good. It's really good. I don't think we have a lot to change, though. Because things we could consider bringing in would be a Dragonfly suit if we're really scared of flyers. I don't think I am. We could consider a counterspell. I'm not a huge fan of that currently. So I think I'm just going to run it back. That was just round 1, Fee. I don't know if anybody answered you earlier. But we're in round 2 now. Stress is too much. What are you stressed about? Don't be stressed. Grab a leg. I'm not stressed. More fun to stress out? Okay, cool. Then I'm stressed. This is a clutch turn for us. If they're able to remove this paper graph decoy, I may very well lose the game right here on the spot. It's like we drew a card, and that card was not taking 6 damage before we did anything about it. I know, Burp. I'm giving you some grief because it pleases me. Did they discard 2 lands and miss a land drop? It seems not good. Just taking board presence off the board here. They've got a ninjutsu card, obviously, but let's take the one that's easier for them to get. Okay, okay, never mind. They have the intervention. Thanks. I've been playing a lot of stream beats. It's great music. I found it on Trinet's channel, but Alias plays these a lot too. I got a feeling we're just bumping into people that play a lot on the ladder. Like I'm seeing this card is bad. There's not a deck that it's good in. Unless you're on the ladder. Kind of same with that one, really. I'm hoping we have better draws than them from here. I'm not willing to fire this off to try to get them, knowing that they do have one bomb in their deck. Like, we can play a bit of a slower game. It's fine. That's enough, right? Kind of has to be. Am I trying to ninjutsu? Or do I want it in the graveyard? Or am I stupid? Could be a combat trick. Triggered ability, not an activated ability. Fascinating. I'm perfectly fine with what's happening here. I don't need to clone it. We didn't even get to do the good stuff. Shame. I want you to show me. This is like 75%, isn't it? That's 50%. This deck is not going to mulligan well. I'm really scared for this. Second land guarantees the third. We need the second land guaranteed. I think I actually have to send this one back, which is tough. I freaking hate mulligans, but here we are. All right, this is late game. We don't need that. So this is a much better opener for what it is. That sucks. Gonna have to be completion. We'll play at slow speed. None of the one drops in this set are any good. They're all bad cards. But, I mean, they're good if you're going to play on the ladder, though, right? What does that one do? Bounce something neat. That's a good one. They undid my mulligan for me, which was kind of neat. Semulin. That's just where you kind of let it go. Like C'est la vie. So what is this thing? The 3/3 flyer? It's irritating. And I can't cast this, right? Yeah. I'm gonna need him to stop having threes. I probably need to life off of this. Yes, equip that to it too. I think that's a great idea. You should do that. I'm not dealing with that right now. I hate giving him the enchantment back, but I need a minute. Still can't cast the threes. That's funny. I don't think I have anything else to get, right? No, we don't. There's no guarantee I can cast 3 drops past this turn. That flyer's already annoying with the octopus. I'd rather just blank it out. I have plans for the rest of it. Because I think they're going to prioritize stuff that's not actually important to my game plan. At least I hope that is the case. I think this is overall good for us. Trading off stuff when, like, we're going to be able to get it back. I guess they're trying to make me do it now so I can't draw the card, which is, I mean, fine. It's kind of cute. But sadly not for us. The Living Breakthrough is really good. Like, terrifyingly good. That's the hardest card to beat we've come up against today. I know what we'll be saving our Wanderers Herpaderps for in game 2. So I feel like I can probably beat everything else except that. With the right draws, I can beat the hell out of that too. But let's try not to set it where we have to have the right draws. All right, that'll do, Pig. Well, yeah, that'll do, Pig. They haven't really done anything else. But let's make sure we can beat that. So what do I need to take care of that? Bouncing it's kind of miserable. Counterspell might be nice. I don't need this Exemplar. It's not doing anything against them. I need to not mulligan, that'd be swell. Yeah, don't mulligan, generally speaking. What's up, Stogie? Thank you very much. We're playing very serious Magic. It's a much better hand. The Rat Pack is here. John, thank you for the raid. Y'all spam some cats for John. I am sorry you died. I may be dying too. What kind of weirdo would play a skyscraper in this format? That seems kind of crazy to me. My whole deck's built around Skyscraper. It's a very sneaky building. Well, the memo is ladder play is different than tournament play. And you and I grew up with tournament play. Other people didn't. We're old and like old things. Yes, the arrest would have been better for the octopus, but I need to deal with the captain too. No, it's just different strokes for different folks. Play what you like. This incredibly accurately disguises my intervention. It's really fun to not get to play your cards. Do we want to play cards we can play this turn or not? It's just one of those things that makes me appreciate the game design of Storybook Brawl. Even when you lose, you're making decisions. There's sometimes in Magic where you just can't do anything. Decisions are fun. I love decisions. Thank you, Zumbub. Neat. I can't block him again. Cool. Can't play any of my cards. Whee! Yeah, they had a bomb. We lose. Had a really cool deck. It almost made me be like, maybe we'll play some Magic again later this week, but like, I don't want to anymore. But it was a nice try. Like, the deck was cool. We had fun, but some issues in Magic's design punched us in the guts at the end. We'll take it. This deck was beautiful. It did not deserve this. But like, that's one of those design things where it's like, you just can't play. Yeah, it's immediate, that feeling. But I'm remembering the game where, you know, we cast the Genie's Wish and killed ourselves in Storybook Brawl earlier today, and I just fell out laughing. Like, I can lose in that game and have a blast. Whereas that just... didn't care for that. I mean, it's a very good card. They appear to have drafted very well, but like, nothing we can do about that one. But that's all right. It's a good tournament. Had a good time. I appreciate you guys and gals hanging out for it. And a big thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Paul, Punk, Hero, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Fasty, Rich, Brandon, John, and Jazzy.